everyone. Alright, so here's my next tutorial, and there's two reasons for this tutorial. One, my friend's little sister actually wants to be this for Halloween, and two, I've gotten a few requests for something involving candy for a video, so I thought I would do a candy queen video, which, of course, the crown helps because it's made out of candy. Yes, it's all candy. It's gummy bears, gumdrops, licorice, peppermint spears, all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's really sparkly and very, 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 very simple to do because most of this look comes from the lashes and all the rhinestones. Everything else is neutral. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the look itself. So with that said, let's just go right ahead and get the tutorial started. Okay, so the first thing that I would do would be like cover my brows, skin, contouring, stuff like that. I already have videos on that in a whole series that goes way more in depth. So I figured I'd just direct everyone to those instead of talking about it again since I've done it multiple times. So with all that done, we're just going to go straight to the eyes. And the first thing I'm going to do is all the colors on my eyes are going to be out of this Mehron palette. This is their neutral palette. And the first color I'm going to use is this one right here, which is Natural Wheat. It's just a nice tan peachy kind of color. And then I'm just going to go in with a brush. And then I'm just going to press that all over my lid. I'm also going to put this a little bit in the crease because I'm going to draw my crease on a little bit higher than it actually is. So putting this lighter color is going to help with that whole creating a new crease effect. And then I'm also going to put it where I'm going to draw my brow. Now that I have that on, I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is called Fawn. It's just a very light brown. It's like a camel color. And then I'm just putting that on a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to put this in my crease just to lightly start to etch in the shape. Then I'm also going to go in with that fawn color, and on that brush that I used earlier for my lid, I'm going to pick some of the color up, and then just right by my lashes, I'm going to pack the color on. Next, I'm going in with this color right here, which is called Cocoa, and it looks more like a taupe color. It's like a grayish brown, and then I'm just going in with like a fluffy angled brush, and now I'm going to start to add more depth to the crease, and I'm just going to put this right at the base. Then once I have that on to my liking, I'm just going to go in and start to blend it out. Now that I have that on and blended, I'm just going to go in with the black, which of course is just called black. Going in with, a pencil brush, and I'm just going to apply this on this outside corner of my lash line, and then I'm going to make a V shape and connect it into my crease, and then I'm just going to go in and blend this out. Then I'm also going to take that black and I'm going to put a little bit right in here, and I'm going to do the same thing and just blend it out. Now that I have that on, the colors and everything for the eyes are pretty much done. It's more neutral, not that much to it, so I'm just going to go in with liquid liner, and I'm just going to apply this on the top lash line and then wing it out to match the shape that I have going over there. I have the liner on. I started to wing it out, but before I do even more, I'm just going to go in with a pencil liner. I'm going to do my waterline and line underneath my bottom lashes and connect it to this corner and then extend out my wing. Now that I have the liner on the top, the bottom, the wing is how I want it. The eyes are pretty much done color-wise. You can see how much of a difference are between the eyes, and they're exactly the same. It's just this one has the lashes, which are adding more drama, and then all the crystals. So now I'm actually going to start to adhere all the crystals. I'm using Swarovski crystals. I'm just using different sizes of regular crystal, and then I'm using these two right here, which are ruby and then meridian blue. And the meridian blue, depending on how the light hits it, it goes back between purple and blue. So those are what I'm using, and then I'm actually going to do the design the same on each side. How you do it's going to be up to you. You can do more than I have on, you can do less. Again, it's going to be up to you. Let your imagination and creativity come into play at this part. So yeah, and to adhere them, I'm just using Duo surgical adhesive, so, or lash glue, whatever you want to call it. They're the same thing pretty much. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So now I'm going to add false lashes. At the top, I'm using a pair of lashes that I've altered. It's just two pairs of lashes put together. Then on the bottom, I'm using Bliss 113s. They're just long and spiky. You can see I cut some off before, and I'm just going to apply those on the bottom. And I'm just going to do that very quickly. Now for the cheek color, I'm using this one from Ben Nye. It's Cool Pink. It's just a nice, soft, matte bubblegum pink color. And I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. Then once I have that on, I'm just going to go in with a shimmer powder, and this is just called Shimmer Powder. It's from Elizabeth Arden. It's just going to give the skin a nice highlight, and I'm going to put that right above the Cool Pink and blend it down, and then also blend it up towards my eye, just to give the skin that nice highlight. Then I'm also going to put this underneath the brow. And since the next step is going to be my lips, I'm actually going to take the same powder, and then right above my top lip, I'm just going to highlight. Now the last step on the face would be lips. Since my crown is red, I'm going to do like a reddish lip. I want it to originally do like a pinky lip, so I compromise. I am going to do like a pinky reddish lip. So I'm just going to line my lips with the red lip pencil. This is Cherry from MAC. And I'm just going to do my lips very quickly. And when I line the top, I'm going to line right underneath that line that you can see from the highlight. I'm going to line right underneath that so the highlight stays. I didn't just line, I filled them in, I'm sure you can tell, but now I'm going to go in with my lip color. I'm going to use a lip tar from O.C.C, Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. This one is NSFW, which is more of a blue red, and this one is Harlot. It's more of like an orangey red, so you can see the difference between the two. This one has a little bit more of like the candy look to it, so I'm going to go with this one, because since it does have a little bit of like the pinky orange vibe in it, it's going to help with that pink that I originally wanted to do, but still stick with the red. And then I'm just going to apply this with a lip brush all over my lips. So now the lips are on, the lip tar has time to set up, but I want a little bit more dimension on my lips. You could leave them just like this if you want to. This looks amazing, it's perfectly fine, but I want my lips to look nice, thick, plump, and juicy like an apple, since we're doing like the whole candy and sweets and everything. So I'm going to take a little bit of Clown White from Ben Nye, and I just put it on my spatula, and then I'm just going to pick it up with that same lip brush that I was using, which is going to turn it a little bit red. And then just right in the center of my lip, I'm going to apply this. And you can see it's a little bit lighter now. Then I'm going to go in with a lip liner that's a little bit darker. I'm going to use Vino, and just in the corners of my mouth, I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. Then to top off the lips, I'm just going to go in with some clear lip tar. I'm just going to put this on my finger and then lightly dab it on top. And that's it. If you want to know how I made this, I will be posting a tutorial how I made it, because it is made out of candy, like I said in the beginning of the video. So yeah, that's it. So I hope this video was helpful to some of you, and until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.